How would you get said fish through the purple dome?
I love watching Brian's lips twitch while he's trying to figure out what to do.
Well, we stand here in a row, looking like a bunch of heroes. I know that deep inside, nothing more but a bunch of zeros. Ah!
Welcome to Season 2, Episode 27 of Bards and Nobles, the Dungeons & Dragons podcast where we play Dungeons & Dragons while drinking beer. I'm Brian, the Dungeon Master.
Why did you have to think about that so much?
Because I've been drinking beer.
You had a half a can.
Well,
He is
it's
Asian.
been a long day.
Whoa. Fresh out the gate.
Haven't started yet. God.
That being said, let's see what we have tonight.
Aaron Williams playing Baron von Beauregard VI, the Human Ranger.
Anthony Boyd playing Grits McShrimpton, the Drow Druid.
Good night, everybody.
That's going to be real confusing for some people.
Yeah.
Charles Nelson playing Max Stormblade, the Human Paladin.
I'm Blake Harrison, and I'll be playing the Samurai Crabman, Kibei Takashigani.
Trey O'Neill playing Flint McShrimpton, the Dwarf Druid.
And I'm Andrew Dana, and I'll be playing Elon Musk, the Warforged gunsmith.
All right, Trey, you want to go ahead and catch us up?
Yeah, let's see. So we went and fought some centaurs, and then we made friends with those centaurs and saved our friend. But then we found out that their centaur friends have been captured, and we're going to go save their centaur friends from a dragon. Possibly a dungeon involved. We'll see.
One can only hope.
Yeah.
Definitely a Blue Jay involved, Blu-ray.
A Blu-ray.
Blu-ray.
No DVDs here.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get started. Which two of you were skulking around the side of the lake to the other two lone centaurs?
I think it was
Taking
me
a dip.
skulking around. I think Kibei was going through the water.
No, I was
Right.
skulking with you.
Aren't you?
No, there were
I
two
thought
people
you worked
skulking.
today.
I'm
One swimming,
tigery,
right?
skulking around.
Shut up.
Right.
I was swimming until you mentioned skulking. Now I'm definitely skulking through the
Are
water.
you skulking through the water? All right,
Didn't know that was an
Kibei.
option.
As you're skulking through the water, the murky, unnamed lake, you fully submerge. You travel deep down, and you come across this purplish, kind of glowy, translucent semicircle or bubble just in the floor of the lake.
Okay.
Through its etherealness, you can kind of see there's like a mechanical device behind it. It's about yay big, and it's got all kinds of buttons and flickering lights and levers and things like that.
Interesting.
But it's about 15 feet ahead of you. You kind of see it through the murky water, just the glowingness of it.
I really want to go for it.
Do it. You won't.
Do I notice anything else like outside of the purple?
No, it's just lake stuff.
Just lake stuff? Yep. Okay, I like lake stuff.
There's like fish. There's typical flora and fauna that you'd find in a lake.
Can I grab a fish? I am a fisherman.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a fish grabbing check. Survival check if you want to do that. 16. With your crabby claw, you snatch a fish from the lake.
Okay. I'm going to
job.
press the fish up against the purple thing.
All right. It tries to squirm away, but you hold fast and you press it up against the purple thing.
Wait, the bubble or
No, my purple thing. The bubble is next.
All right. So the fish forms a conduit between the purple things. As you hold. No, seemingly there's no reaction. The light kind of flickers and fades a little bit, but it almost acts like a barrier, and
I can't really get through it.
No, you can't get through it at all.
All right, well, I kind of straighten the fish back out and send him on his way.
He fights it and wiggles off and swims off.
All right, well, now I'm gonna move around this purple thing and continue on my way.
Okay. You continue exploring the lake. Brings us to Shrimp and Grits. You two are together, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Give me stealth rolls.
Did I go invisible? I can't remember if I did or not.
I don't know. Did you listen to last episode? Wait, that episode's not up yet. Never mind.
Whoa. We're doing all the magic.
Delusion!
You're breaking the fourth wall over
technically,
there.
My purple thing!
I can't do
which
math.
guy's got
23.
23.
21.
21. Seemingly unnoticed, you creep upon the two centaurs that are just kind of casually lounging on the lakeside. You're about 150, just 60 feet away, but neither one of them seems to have noticed you yet.
Can I think to Shrimp? It's like, are we killing them or are we capturing them? Because I feel like killing them would make life so much easier.
I feel like we should, because we're trying to be friends with the centaurs, we should just try knocking them out.
I don't really have knockout stuff. I have, make them dead stuff.
Knock them out permanently.
I mean, you do what you got to do. How close are we?
Have you been moving forward the whole time while talking?
Well, we're doing the.
Or, yeah, I know you're talking to each other, but are you walking and talking, or did you post up? What?
I was going to post up.
All right, I keep moving.
Oh, okay.
I'm also, I have a special ability of non-detection as a crag cat.
Oh, okay.
I can't be detected through magic.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to try. Are they both together or?
Yes.
All right. All right, look, man, I say we just jump one, knock him out, and then jump the other one, knock him out too.
Okay.
I mean, try to figure out a way to not kill him. I don't know.
All right.
Chop all their legs off.
There you go.
All right, so what are you guys doing? It looks like one of them is just kind of pouring water on himself, trying to wake himself up. He's like kind of splashing his face. The other one's just, stretching it out a little bit, warming up for the day.
All right. I ready my dagger to throw at the opposite one he attacks.
Okay.
Whichever one's closest to me, I pounce him.
All right, so you get within pouncing range. I'm going to need another stealth check.
All right. I'm 20 feet away.
All right.
Uh-oh. Let's see. That's an 11.
Aaron.
Wait. 13.
You see
13.
that, right? All right.
Uh-oh.
All right. Once you cross the threshold from 22 feet to 21 feet, one immediately perks up. He hears a sound in the bush. He looks over right at you in your direction.
All right.
And the other one doesn't notice, but as soon as the other one looks up, he looks ready, reaches for his weapon, and you can tell he's made eye contact. He sees you.
Still coming for you, bitch. All right.
All right, so you attack.
Yeah.
All right.
And then when he attacks. Shit!
Give me initiative, both of you.
Oh, fantastic. Initiative of 1. No, I mean,
No,
initiative would be higher than that.
21.
4.
You just
All right.
You lucked the fuck out right there.
Yeah.
okay.
He pounces into the water.
You run at him and you pounce. Roll your attack.
All right.
Do I get to make mine?
Slightly better.
After he attacks, bro, calm down. Let him attack.
Oh, I forgot we changed the initiative thing. My bad.
Right, he's still got to do his attack.
Sorry, bro. Sorry.
Calm down. 11.
No excuse.
It's been like 2 weeks.
11. No, he's prepared. He sees you charging out of the bush, and he immediately just brushes you off to the side as you miss wildly. As you make your attack, a dagger goes flying through the air. Go ahead and make your attack.
It's a 19 hit.
It does.
All right. Sorry, I'm having to do my sneak attack.
So which dagger are you throwing?
Dagger of life stealing.
Okay. Flies through the air, end over end. Everyone watches slowly as it gets closer and closer.
23.
Yeah, it hits.
26.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, you already
26
rolled.
damage.
Okay.
How unconscious are they now?
He's not unconscious, but the one that it hits, it just buries right into his pec, and he lets out a centaur-like roar
And I get that much health.
of pain.
What does that sound like, Brian?
That's racist.
Wait, the human half sounds like a horse? A little bit. Okay.
It's
Hey, this is how it goes.
This is his narrative. Leave him alone.
Just asking questions.
it's not like a pattern. It's more like a blending. Like it's it's not 50-50.
All right.
It actually sounds exactly like that because it's not actually.
And as a bonus action, I hide.
Okay. You jump up, throw the dagger, and just jump back behind a bush. That means both of them are going to attack you. Shrimp.
Okay, duck.
They swing.
You have plenty of hit points.
And what's your AC in this form?
13.
Nice.
Nice and easy to hit.
All right.
I'll just turn
the
into
first
another
one,
animal. I'm fine.
First one takes his spear, whips it around, and slashes at you with it for 9 points of slashing damage.
All right.
The other one, in a fit of anger, just takes the dagger out of his chest and then tries to throw it at you, but he misses. He just throws wildly as it skitters across the ground.
Into the trash.
Yeah, just
Gone forever.
into the pond. It's gone forever.
He should take double the damage that I gave him because it's a critical on the assassinate because I went before he did.
So he's dead.
Okay. So 26 times 2?
Yeah.
All right.
Damn.
Non-lethal damage.
No.
Non-lethal
I
stabbing.
never made that distinction.
Yeah, I mean, as he throws it, he looks like he was on his last legs. That's why it faltered. He's still breathing, but he's kind of tumbling over. He's woozy.
So he's unconscious.
No, not quite. Not yet.
don't pull a J brain.
All right, your guys' turn.
How far are they both like right on top?
Yeah,
of
they
me?
both close the distance on
They're
you.
both in melee range,
Yeah.
so I can attack either one without disengaging.
Correct.
Okay. The one that's jacked up, I'm gonna give him a claw attack, but I'm gonna try to like just knock him out.
You just give him a paw attack?
More like a paw attack.
All right. All right.
Less of a claw, more
Gotcha.
of a paw. Meow. I'm meowing. Does a 17 hit?
I boop his
Yeah,
snoot.
you boop him for 17.
Little snoot boop.
That's for 9 damage.
All right. You aggressively boop him in a non-lethal location and just kind of tip
Right
him
in the
over.
nose.
Yeah.
Just bap.
Which is just enough to knock him unconscious as he falls to the ground. He crumples heavily. Yeah.
All right. I stand there and ready myself to be hit by the other one.
Are you doing anything?
Yeah. I throw a second dagger
Okay.
at the one who is standing.
All right.
This system's gonna work.
All right. He is, I mean, they are kind of engaged in melee, so he has partial cover.
That's fine. I get advantage.
Gotcha.
So then it's just normal.
For being hidden? Is that what you're saying?
For being hidden and I'll get sneak attacks in close combat with him.
What? Trailed off on the
I'm
last
hidden,
part.
right? So I
Yeah,
I get that. That's what gives me the advantage.
So when
Gotcha.
when you declare hide, you just automatically hide. You don't have to like roll a stealth roll or anything.
He didn't do a stealth check, but he's hidden.
No, because I was gonna like abuse that.
Yeah.
Does a 14 hit?
It would have had he not been in partial cover. It just barely, because of the cover, misses the centaur. You still get to roll your damage, though.
Oh shit! Sorry, Trey.
Dings off of the grass and
Hit the shrimp for 68 damage.
Okay, I can't
Also,
take that much.
speaking of the hidden thing, since he did attack from that location and hid there, you can't hide in the same spot that you were hiding when you attacked somewhere. Like someone obviously knows, like you can't jump out from behind a doorway, attack and jump back in. Someone still knows you're behind there.
Yeah, but I felt like I had like the whole force. Like I have movement. I can move and hide.
Yeah. Okay. So next time you move and hide.
Declare
yeah.
that I move and
you
hide.
can like move, shake, and hide. Yeah.
Right.
Stop, drop, and roll. What?
11 damage.
All right.
Ah,
yeah.
fine.
You take to the cat booty 11 damage, and one of Gritz's daggers just dangling off.
Right up
In
the
your
anus.
Not up the alley, just like on the side.
Yeah, in the cheek. Right.
In the meaty part.
Yeah.
I yell, "Sorry, bro," and I inspire him with my bonus action.
The centaur perks up and finds where that voice came from, and
It's just
he
me
sees
standing
you.
up like, "Oh shit!"
Do I see any of this?
No, you're underwater.
Okay. If I saw it, I was going to once again assume Grits was a double agent.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
After all we've been through, it's like, nope, he's still.
For the record, everyone that's on the other side of the lake, you still do have full view because
So
they're
I-
out in the
so
open.
I saw him attack?
Yeah, you guys all see this going
So
down.
attack the cat.
Shrimp,
Okay, I'm gonna move.
he's attacking you, bro.
Okay, cool. Yeah. And I'm going to receive that attack. That's what I was saying.
Nah, he missed.
Cool.
Because you're, ducking to move away.
Because I was like, oh, my butt.
Yes.
I'm going to. I'm going to move away
All right.
20 feet.
As you maneuver away for 20 feet, he takes this opportunity to attack you.
Yeah. Let's roll them bones. See what happens.
Does a. I can stop asking. I have a sheet that says this.
Yeah. It's my AC still 13.
Yeah, 13.
Yeah.
He hits you
Okay, cool.
for another 9 points of slashing damage.
okay.
As it rakes your back and you meow
all right.
out in pain.
Meow, even. All right. I can use the inspiration on attack roll, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm going to, moving 20 feet away, I'm going to move 20 feet back, and I'm going to pounce him.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. 13.
13 barely hits.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's for 6 damage, and he has to make a DC 13 strength check.
Okay.
Save.
Boom. Natural 18. So
Okay. All right.
strength, that'd be 22.
Yeah, he's good. He takes that damage and
He's sturdy and sure-footed because he's got 4 of them.
yeah. Are hooves feet?
No.
Sure hooved?
Oh my god.
Hooves are actually toes.
Centaurs actually have,
thought
they
they were like
have
toenails.
5 hooves.
They're like
Isn't it the
tiny
equivalent to the
ones.
nail?
5 tiny hooves
So-
on the
Yeah.
ends of their.
Horses are like
The end of their peg legs.
Oh
it's like,
my
it's
god!
like a unigullet, and basically the
A
way
what?
a unigullet or something.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that that's not how you say it. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong
Unimullet.
In the
on
I
that.
book, it
believe
says
is how you say
reclusive
it.
wanderer. Does that clash with that?
Horses.
Or? Oh, okay.
Horses. And anyways,
All I know about
the way their
centaurs is they're
feet,
thick
the way
as
their
fuck,
feet are
so-
shaped is it all comes to like
They
one
that
big
skinny
toe,
thick.
and they walk around on
Gotcha.
their toes.
Well, he's got 4 massive toes, and they help him stay upright. So your pounce does not work.
I look up at him with shock and surprise. I go, "Oh shit!" I think, "Oh shit," because I
Gotcha.
can't say it.
I think it's ungulate. I think it's ungulate.
Okay. All right.
I don't care.
Anything else after the pounce?
Beyond the scope
No,
of this
that's it.
session.
All right.
because he kept his footing.
Gotcha. And then Grits, what are you doing, bro?
Do I see a stick or like a large limb around me at all?
Give me a perception check.
Roll for stick.
And you're gonna look around for a stick. This will take your bonus action.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. Perception or investigation, whichever one is better for you.
Time to make a campfire in the middle of a fight.
There's a 12.
A 12.
Find a large branch.
You find a like a thin. It's barely.
It's like a
I don't know,
reed.
barely bigger than a yardstick. It's kind of not that sturdy. It's got some wobble to it. A couple forks coming off of it.
This isn't his yard. though.
You're not sure how sturdy it would be. You would definitely not use it not try to use it to hit someone with. Like, it would probably break.
He's going
Oh, well,
to.
then I just,
You see him stab the cat and then the sticks.
how far away is he from me?
Close enough for you to throw a dagger.
Or
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Well, I'm out of normal dagger. I'm gonna throw a dart.
Okay.
I have some
all right.
darts.
Gotcha. All right. He
I do
is
it a lot.
back in melee range with a shrimp. So if you roll what?
Is it still?
Yeah, he's still in partial cover because they're like right up on each other. He tried to knock him over, man. He pounced on him.
Should I have declared that I was behind him? Like,
The battlefield is an organic place. You guys are ducking and dodging. You know, there's a back and forth going.
No, this is Final Fantasy, bro. We're taking turns.
no
Everyone's
sides,
staying
no.
point. There's a 13 hit. It would.
It would have. His AC was 13, and the partial cover that Shrimp is granting him gives him +2 to that. So yeah, you throw a dart and another one lands in Shrimp's other cheek.
Does the sneak attack apply to him? You're just killing the
I'll
shit
say
out
no,
of him.
not on this one.
He's just looking for sticks and stabbing the cat in the ass.
You take 5 piercing damage.
He
So you're out of cat points.
my cat points.
All right, so yeah, as it hits, your magic fades and your wild shape drops.
All right.
He singled you out so that he could pick you off.
It's cool, man. I'm going to turn into a different cat.
Divide and conquer.
All right, so he's going to take his turn, and he misses, swipes at you.
Oh, my AC is 13 now.
All right, let me reroll that.
So it increased.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, he misses.
I just wanted to clarify, I'm no longer a crag cat. I'm
And so
a
it went
dwarf.
from 13 all the way up to 13.
Yeah.
It's a big change. I'm glad you updated us on that one.
I'm just trying to play fair, man. Trying to play fair. Stop rolling that.
Your turn.
My turn?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. I'm standing there in front of this crag
Yeah.
cat. Or no, this...
He would have delivered what would have been a killing blow, but you transformed back into a dwarf, and he just whiffed right over you.
Freaked him the fuck
So
out.
you saved my life.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
I'm going to... I don't know what to do as not an animal. Shit, I'm going to hit him with my short sword.
No. Pick up a stick.
Yeah. Help.
You also have
make
a
this
dagger and
fire.
a dart on you, or in you.
Did those fall out when I...
No, we'll say they're still attached.
They're still in my ass?
Yeah.
All right. I do my best to ignore that. And yeah, I'm gonna hit him with a sword. No, I'm not. Oh wait, hang on. It's a 10 hit.
It does not.
All right, I'm gonna use my movement to move away.
He easily deflects, and as you go to run,
Yeah, sure. Why not?
he doesn't attack you with that, but he will attack you with his hooves, and he'll just like trample you on your back
His toes.
for 11
His
points of
big
bludgeoning
toes.
damage.
Okay, Doug.
As he rears back and neighs in a centaur fashion.
Tell
I'm
us
gonna
more.
move 25 feet away. My full movement.
What does that
I don't speak Sylvan, so I don't know what he said.
Cop out.
All right, you moved what? 25?
25 feet.
Cool. Your guys' turn.
I move my full movement up into combat with the guy and just take him out my rapier, and I'm just going to stab him.
What's your movement speed?
30.
All right. So you can use your bonus action to dash, or can you do that?
Yeah, I can bonus action dash.
Or is that what you're doing then?
If that's what it takes.
Yeah,
to get up
to be able to get in that close to him. Yeah.
then yeah, I do that.
Okay. What you got?
Ah. Does a 16 hit?
It does.
It would have, but now your rapier's.
I moved 25 feet away.
It's amazing.
He's not wearing any kind of armor, so it's pretty easy to land.
He
normally.
takes 8 damage.
All right.
Ooh, shrimp.
And for the first time in this fight, you guys have actually been able to draw blood from him. As you
I've been drawing blood like crazy.
stab your rapier and you kind of catch him across the abdomen. How much damage? You said 8?
Yeah.
Actually, technically, he doesn't even draw blood.
And he
With
cut,
his- with
That's
his
you know what?
dagger.
You don't even draw blood. It just passes right through, seemingly. I don't know, non-damaging.
Magically.
cut
Yeah.
like a letter G into him, but it doesn't actually show up at all.
Shrimp, what are you doing?
Shit. Okay, I'm gonna turn into a
Shit and daggers and darts.
Episode name right there.
Shit and daggers and
Shit
darts.
and daggers and darts.
I am going to turn into a great elk. Let's do that shit.
Okay.
All right. And I'm going to make a charging attack.
All right. Right now you're about 25-ish feet away. Is that enough room?
Yeah, I need to move 20 feet.
Okay.
And I have
Perfect.
60 feet of movement. So. Shit. Does an 11 hit?
It does not.
All right.
He kind of ducks to the side and uses grits against you and just kind of like positions himself so you have to swerve at the last second.
All right. I move the rest of my movement. Or well, no, I move 20 feet away.
Okay.
Yeah.
He will twirl his spear around in the air gracefully and attempt to
My AC is 14.
charge you.
Okay.
So he's moving away if you wanted to make a attack of opportunity. Grits?
I do. Does 17 hit?
It does.
All right. Is he in melee combat with him?
Nope.
Oh.
He's right next to you.
Oh, my bad.
That's why you can get attack of opportunity, man.
But I thought he charged into him.
Yeah, and then he went 20 feet away.
Oh, my bad. My B.
All right. That's how fast elk are. You gotta keep your eye on them.
Ninja elk.
Elk are really fast. Not as fast as a Blu-ray.
Not as fast as
That was what
Blu-ray.
Shrimp estimated was the 80
That should
miles
be a
per hour.
t-shirt idea.
That's what he estimated.
The world creator told me. That's
It takes
how
11.
fast
It takes 11 damage.
Okay, you're able to skewer him across his flank,
Nice. That should be a
but again, no blood drawn because you're using the rapier redback.
Yeah, redback.
Yeah. But yeah, he charges you with his spear, primed and ready. And he misses. He just rides right by you and misses.
It's been the worst fight in the world.
No, it's a defensive match. It's really entertaining.
So he turns around and he's within 5 feet of you. He's just trying to hit you with a spear now.
This fight's being scored
Real
by
quick.
points.
Your guys' turn.
How unconscious are they?
How far away from him am I?
Oh, you guys are face to face now. He charged up to you.
Okay.
Like, he tried to charge you.
He used his attack of opportunity to charge me already, right?
What? No.
No,
he used his attack. Like that was his turn.
Oh, okay.
Right.
All right, well, I'm going to move 20 feet away from him.
All right. So now he's going to use his attack of opportunity.
All right.
Try to hit you. And that one does hit for...
Before Trey moves, can I attack?
Yeah, he's still hitting him, though. 9 points of slashing damage.
9?
Yeah.
Okay.
You couldn't tell yet, it's a pretty set amount of damage.
What?
There's a 17 hit.
Yeah. What are you hitting with?
My rapier.
Oh, so you went and ran him, like you ran over
Yeah.
there? Okay.
My goal was to get to him so I could get my sneak attack damage before he ran away from me.
Oh, I see. All right, whatever. I'll
Trying
count.
to end this as quick
I'll
as I
count for that
can.
one.
I mean, if he
round.
meleeed me, then he's in melee.
Yeah, no, yeah, he was.
What if it's,
But-
15 damage.
Grits is just so fast that he was running right behind him as he charged you.
As fast as an elk and a centaur.
When I stabbed
This
his
is-
his flank, he just drugged me.
This is ungodly. Yeah, you're able to stab him. His booties are pretty big, so
thick.
got him from behind with your sneaky attack.
That's all I wanted.
All right.
Now shrimp.
Yeah, I
Charge
moved 20 feet away,
Yeah,
and I
you
moved 20 feet back.
This is a bizarre fight. One guy just like popping in and out of cover, picking up sticks, stabbing his friend. Other guy just running circles.
There's a 16 hit.
This is going exactly according to plan.
Yes, it does.
All right.
How unconscious are they, boys?
One is very unconscious.
All right.
The other one, not at all.
Non-lethal. I'm going to declare that now. 15 damage.
And it was just enough as he wobbles and stumbles forward and falls over unconscious as you deal your X amount of points of non-lethal damage.
So you gored him
Nice.
unconscious?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, it's not goring. It's bludgeoning.
Yeah, he just ran
Bludgeoning
into
damage, you could be
He
non-lethal.
just shoulder tackled him, man.
Okay.
It, like, And oak's horns aren't sharp; they're like rounded on
Oh, this is all trivial. As soon as I get out of the lake, I'm murdering both of them. Should be really easy to hit.
them. Now that they're unconscious, I'm going to drag them into the water.
All right, so yeah, you guys have KO'd both of them. What are you doing?
Just let them drown.
Time up.
I tie them up
All right,
and gag them.
Gag them.
Max
Where's this
and
going?
Elon,
You know where
along
it's
with
going.
Karaska on the other side of the lake, you guys have just watched this. Oh, and Baron, you guys watched this battle go down. As finally your comrades are able to subdue the two centaurs.
I have a
It
question.
looks like they're
like
working
2
to untie
minutes.
them or to tie them down.
As part of my wild action, I can roll 1d8 per spell slot to heal myself.
Okay.
But it's as a bonus action. Can I mean, out of
Yeah,
combat,
yeah, you can
I
just
can
do
do
it.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So you guys doing anything?
Tie up the
spell
centaurs and gag
slots.
them.
Yeah.
Are there any other centaurs, or is the coast clear?
Right now, those are the only two you see. The village from your side of the lake looks empty so far.
All right, I move around to meet up with Shrimp and Grits.
Can I message Shrimp? Be like, hey man, can you drag these guys into like the woods?
You can just tell him that. You don't have to, can you?
Well, I mean, he's an elk right now. I didn't know.
You were talking to him when he was a cat.
you.
No, I was messaging him when he was a cat.
That's a common misconception.
Aren't you still? You just asked if you could
Don't
message him as an elk.
Yeah,
Regardless,
Yes.
regardless, I go with
Irregardless.
Max.
Just regardless of what's happened so far.
I look at him,
Yeah.
and then I like pick up one of my hooves and show it to him. And I try to like lip one of the centaurs. Like I
look at like that's kind of hot. I like that. Oh my god.
All right, so are the rest of you moving around? Is that?
would licking one of their ears wake them up?
We'll find out.
next time?
Does analingus wake me up?
I would
You
like
guys
to,
have made it around the lake.
with Max and Elon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Max, Elon, Baron, and
Keeping an eye out for
Karaska.
Kive to make sure that, I don't see any like bubbles of distress or anything.
do you speak bubbles?
I immediately.
I do speak Aquan.
It is
Yeah,
blow bubbles.
some
Bubbles
of
remember.
All right, Kive, what are you doing? You've walked around this lake now. You feel like you've covered a pretty decent amount of ground. You don't see anything out of the ordinary other than that one little or
I wasn't
half
impressed by
thing.
that.
Okay.
I'll never tell that to anyone.
right.
No, I'm just kidding. But I do release bubbles of distress.
All right.
I keep an eye out for those.
Baron, once you make it to the other side of the lake with the rest of your group and reconvene with your party, you notice out of the corner of your eye bubbles of distress.
Dibs on that
With
for
your
a
knowledge of the
band-aid.
Aquan language, you do read them as distressful.
I notice these bubbles of distress,
Yep.
and I sense Kive is in danger. And I toss my rifle to the ground, and I go into the water to save him.
All right.
Towards the bubbles.
Yeah, out of nowhere, the rest of you, having tied up and gagged and bound the two centaurs, you see Baron drop his gun and just dive into the lake.
I pick his gun up.
All right. Baron.
Swimming towards the bubbles and then straight down.
All right. You begin swimming down, and Kibe, you see him swimming towards you.
What? I say, dude, there's some purple thing down here. It's got robot stuff in it. And what are you doing down here?
And I think back to him, it's just like, you were sending bubbles of distress.
No, those were bubbles of excitement. You got the two confused.
I often do, and then I swim back up.
You need to practice your aqua more.
Can I hide his rifle in the woods?
And I would like to
sure, if
swim
you
back.
All
Do I
right.
notice Grits?
You begin swimming back, and Grits has come back to the group. Everyone is reconvened. Kibe, what are you doing?
I'm going to now tell the group.
Oh, okay. You've come out.
Yeah,
Okay.
I came.
Everybody comes back to the same spot on the lake shore. I mean, Baron, you didn't notice anything?
I didn't, even with my high 18.
No, because he did it
level
as soon as you
perception.
dove in, and you had time to like swim down there, and you spent a little time underwater. He had
Yeah,
time to go
I
hide it and come
gotcha,
back.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
You really want this to
I do
happen.
need Grits to give me a survival check.
Is anyone still standing?
Just to see how well you hid this gun.
I have a question when this is done.
Yeah.
19.
Okay.
Is anyone still standing with a centaur contingency?
Wait, what?
Didn't some centaurs follow us?
One
No,
centaur
one
followed.
centaur, Karaska.
Okay.
He's standing there with you guys.
The common
He's standing
speaker.
with this guy?
Yeah.
With us? Okay. All right. Tell him to take his friends back with him. They're alive. And
Can we attempt to remove the... I'd like to inspect the backs of their heads.
I go to get my gun.
the
All right,
back.
you notice your gun's missing. Give me an investigation check just to go. You just go immediately. Just start looking around for it.
Yeah.
All right.
I'd like to
In the
inspect the back of
woods.
their heads.
I rolled a 4 plus, I believe it's like plus 7.
What?
I don't have my sheet with me, man.
All right, a 4, not going to cut it. You walk off.
But it's plus 7.
Yeah. 11 is still not going to cut it. You walk off and you begin searching for your gun.
I see him searching for his gun.
No. If I don't see where I put it, I would like to ask
Oh, okay.
somebody.
You don't see it laying around on the ground.
Yeah. Because
Gotcha.
I remember where I put it.
Right.
It's been like 30
The only,
seconds.
the only reason that it should be gone is if somebody took it. So I ask.
That's logical.
Yeah. I ask. Max. Have you seen my rifle, Amelia?
I saw you throw it down on the ground and jump in the water.
Yeah, exactly. It
So-
should still be
Max,
there, right?
give me a
But it
perception
isn't.
check.
Yeah, all right.
Is this like a historical perception?
Did a
check?
centaur take it?
Bad news.
Let's see. What can I add to this?
If it's a
You didn't
one,
need
total-
much.
A total of 4.
Yeah, no, you actually didn't see Grits take it.
I didn't see anyone take it, man. It was there 1 second, and I was watching you, and now I don't know where it went. I'm
Gotcha.
sorry.
Who else was near you?
I mean, all of us were just kind of standing around here, except for
we were all near him.
you and Kibe.
Gotcha.
Everybody.
All right. Well,
I can help you look for it.
let's just ask everybody else and see if they've
All right.
seen it. So I go and I ask everybody else if
God
they've seen
damn
my
it.
gun.
As soon as he asks me,
I'm
like,
ready
it's
to
right
hold
over
up this
there.
whole episode until this resolves.
I say we leave him here to look for his gun and move on.
As soon as he asks me, I'm like, yeah, man, you throw it right over there. And I point to where it was hidden in the woods.
And you see it just resting in a tree, just kind of like between some branches.
Ah, yes, that's where I put it. And then I go and I get it.
All right.
Also, you have a level.
Can I do a
level
deception
of
to see how much he
exhaustion,
believes me?
Right.
What?
He has a level
He
of
does have a
exhaustion.
level of exhaustion.
So all his ability checks.
Oh,
are
yeah, 'cause he
disadvantaged.
didn't sleep.
He stayed in a tree instead of
I
sleeping.
still rolled a
Yeah.
4s.
He still failed. Like, I don't know what you want.
I want you to fail
I want
harder.
to fail on everything though in the future.
All of the things.
So yeah, I'm looking at these metal things on the back of the centaur's head. Now this tomfoolery is over.
All
I'm
right.
glad you remembered that because I forgot.
Yeah, I'd like to look at that stuff too.
All right. You notice they're
Oh, I collect my daggers and dart.
Oh, that got thrown in.
What? I say, whoa!
the dagger and the
thrown in
dart
the
that are
trash.
sticking in his.
I don't really care about those. Mainly my dagger of life stealing. That's
All
not
right.
what I
That
You
one
don't
got
see it
thrown in the
anywhere on the
trash.
ground. Give me an investigation check looking for it.
Damn it. 17.
As Baron goes off to look for his gun, you remember your dagger that you throw, and you begin looking around, looking under rocks, trying to replay the battle in your head, and you're unable to locate it right now.
I keep looking for it.
Okay. As
Are the dart and dagger still in my ass
Yes.
after going from cat to dwarf to elk?
yes,
All right. I try to shake them loose.
They're
All
good
right.
throws, man.
you shake them loose, and they fly off, and one hits Max, and the other one just kind of lays
For how much damage?
Not enough to do damage, but it just kind of like thunk, bounces off his armor.
He is wearing plate armor.
I do my best to like elk shrug at him. Like, sorry, bro.
It's all good.
So yeah, as Kibe and Elon, you guys are analyzing the. It's almost like half crowns that are, upon close inspection, almost grafted onto the backs of their heads. You're not sure how deep it runs, but there is definitely there's a couple mechanical parts to it, and then there's a couple. Elon, especially, you sense there's like some magic infused parts to it. Definitely looks like Arcano tech, similar, not exactly the same design, but similar in makeup to like the grenades that you guys found.
Does it look anything like
Interesting.
what I saw underwater?
Made from the same material, similar style. Yeah.
Okay.
You can definitely tell like if a company made these, it's the same, type.
It's all from Acme.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
It's all Acme brain control.
Yeah.
What do you make of this, Elon?
Looks like some arcane technology. I don't know any specifics about it. There's just some magically infused pieces and some mechanical pieces in it, but
Can you take them off?
I mean, I don't know. I will look at it and see if it's something that we might be able to remove. I inspect it closer to see if it's something that I might be able to remove.
Looking at it closer, like I said, it does look like grafted into the back of their heads. You're not sure without much more study and research.
Yeah.
How safe it would be to remove this. It looks like it's attached to like their brainstem or somewhere deep.
Looks
in
like
there.
it's in there pretty good. I don't know enough about it to be able to remove it.
All right. Do you think it's related to the machinery in the water?
There's
You think it's-
machinery in the water?
Yep. I saw a purple dome, and I relayed this to the whole group. I give everyone this knowledge.
Interesting.
And inside the purple dome was a robot
Interesting.
device.
I do not
Was
pay
there anything
attention
else in
'cause
the
I'm
water?
looking for my dagger.
Just a purple dome that I couldn't get a fish through.
Alrighty. I will go check that out. And I go walk into the water and go look for this purple dome.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty easy to find. I mean, are you leading him there, or are you just
Yeah, I took him to it.
Sweet.
I keep an eye out
guys
for
skip-
bubbles of distress.
I walk up to Grits. Hey, here's one of the daggers that got stuck in shrimp. And I hand him the dagger.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I put that away and continue to look for the main dagger.
All right. At this point, Kroska has finished making fashioning together like a harness that's going to let him drag the two centaurs with him. Because and he leaves and begins making his way back with those two. Grits, give me another investigation check. And the DC is going to be lower this time, so you've been looking for a while.
21.
All right, yeah. You find it, but it's actually it's kind of laying over by you, Baron. Like you saw his dagger, and it just happens to be like near your foot.
Oh,
and you see Grits spot it and begin immediately making his way towards you, towards the dagger.
Gotcha. I do nothing of interest.
You found it. You snatch it up.
Cool.
All right.
I clean it and I stow it away.
Gotcha.
Nice.
I pat Baron on the butt and say, good game.
I like that,
I
that
don't-
drama hook you made there.
I don't allow the butt pat.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
So
yeah.
we're looking at the purple, the machinery in the lake. I would like to inspect that and see if I could figure
I
out.
asked the rest of the guys, you
There's
guys
a way
want me
to
to
get
scout
into it or
ahead into the
something.
village?
I was
Okay.
going to listen to what Andrew was saying.
As you look at it, it's kind of hard to see just because the water's murky, and then it's also behind this purplish glowing bubble that you can't seem to penetrate. It looks like a protective barrier over it.
Can I try and pull out that chunk of black amethyst and
Okay.
touch that to the field and see if it does anything?
Sure. You touch it to it, nothing. You drag it across. You tap it against it. And it just
Okay. I put it back and be like, "Oh, this is
give me an Arcana check.
okay." 8.
Yeah, you're unsure of what kind of barrier this is. It's just nothing seems to be getting through to it, but it does look like on the inside there's definitely air.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it.
I grab another fish and show him you can't get a fish through.
Yeah,
Can
he drags a fish face across it and he's just like, see, no fish.
Just pick it up and carry it.
how big? I mean, how big is it?
It's the size of like a small air compressor. Like
Okay.
Yeah, it could fit on this desk.
I'd like to try and like dig around the side of the field, like to see if it's like just stops, like where the ground is, or if it like goes all the way around. Like,
gotcha. As you begin to dig around it, you see the bubble is it's almost like a full bubble around it.
And I would like to try and move it now that I've kind of excavated it.
All right, give me an athletics check.
I'm going to help him.
All right, do it with advantage.
Yeah. Do I get to roll 2 of my new metal dice? This feels so good. Athletics, you said?
Yep.
Athletics, that is a 19.
No, 19.
Thank you.
You begin to shove it in. Like you've planted your feet, and both of you have got a good grip on it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem to move
budge.
whatsoever.
Okay.
No. Almost by magical means.
It's anchored
of
there.
Anchoring, yeah. It's locked
Sweet.
down.
So I guess we'll just make our way back to the group, and I guess we'll just see where we're at.
Okay. You guys make your way back. At this point, Kroska's been gone. You guys are just kind of regrouping. Everyone's cleaning up, tending to any wounds they may have incurred. What's your next plan of action?
All right.
Maybe-
Kroska, how close are we to the village?
Kroska's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, is he gone?
You say that and look up. You're like, oh, Kroska left.
Shoot. Where the heck did Kroska go?
Is the village within sight? If I look around,
Yeah. I mean, you're kind of technically at the village. Like you're you're just at the lakeshore. It's kind of up the
I mean, we
grass
can,
a little
we can
bit.
try and go investigate.
Didn't you have an idea?
I mean, I can do like we did earlier at the other village. I can go invisible and go check it out. See what's up.
I like that plan.
yeah, that sounds good.
Seems all right to me.
That way, in case there's something bad waiting for us there, at least he has a lower chance of setting it off.
I'd like to hear Shrimp's input.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks at you as an elk and just like is chewing cud.
Elk noise, I think. That's what you said in episode 25.
That goes over. That goes over. Yeah, you should go ahead and do this.
I cast invisibility and
All right.
I start heading into the village as stealthily as
All right.
possible.
As soon as you turn invisible, and you guys kind of like take up, I don't know, what are you doing? You guys just standing around on the lakeshore waiting for him?
I mean, I'm kind of watching him from a distance, so I
You're
can.
not, because he's invisible.
Oh, well.
But I mean, like physically, what are you guys just standing there like hands akimbo, waiting to see what he does?
I think we should.
Or
We're waiting on that intelligence report.
repositioning? Or
Yeah, we're waiting on the sit rep.
Yeah, I think we should move in.
All right, you guys are sitting out in the open on the lakeshore.
Waiting on
I'm
the
acting as elky as possible.
Oh yeah, we already did that.
Act as elky as possible.
While
Anyways,
you were gone.
as soon as you turn invisible, you guys hear a voice that says, "Wait, no! What are you guys doing? Get out of there! Come over here! Come over here!"
Do we?
I
we
look
all hear
around.
this?
Yeah, all of you hear that.
I would like to
I
perceive.
continue grazing.
I would
All
like to perceive.
All right. You look around. You don't have to roll for this, but you don't see anything.
Ah,
I jump in the water.
Splash.
I assume it's really shallow, so I'm just like on the edge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I jump like 5 feet.
No, this is Game,
Yeah, it's
this is
like
Game of
waist-
Thrones water, like 2 feet in, and it drops off.
Okay.
Mariana
I'm
Trench.
30 feet down then.
all right. So after looking around, I look and I make eye contact with Max. Did you hear that?
Yeah. Can I tell which direction at least?
Yeah. It definitely sounded like it came from east.
East.
I point east, and like it sounded like it came from that direction.
I look over there and perceive.
Do we have any friends over in that direction?
All right. You look over in that direction and you see nothing, but you do hear over here, over here. And then from the bush, you see 2 hands jump up and just wave, and then jump up again and wave.
Is that the Blu-ray? I didn't know they could talk.
Max,
The Blu-ray has arms.
Can
come
I
with me to check this out.
can I stealth over there as well?
What?
But I'm also invisible.
Oh, what? You're in the
Thought
city.
you went to the village.
Yeah, you
No,
went
no,
to the
this
village.
he didn't have time. As soon as he went
Oh,
invisible,
okay,
he's still standing
okay,
out there.
okay,
over there.
Yeah.
Brian's not ready for us to go to the village yet.
I say, oh shoot, it's shrimp. And I run. I dash towards it.
All right, so who wants to get there first? He's running. You're invisible. Are you sprinting over there?
I'm stealthing.
If Boyd
Oh, so
wants
you're
to-
not running because he.
I am not
Okay,
running. I'm stealthing.
Boyd, if Boyd wants to get there first, Max and I want to get there first.
I do not want to get there first.
I'm just gonna walk over there.
I didn't know that.
I don't know what's going
So
on.
yeah.
I didn't know.
I
the shrimp
continue
was an elk.
grazing.
I'm completely fooled by this elk. So I think that shrimp over there. I'm gonna run right towards it.
So everybody goes to is what I'm getting, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
except
yeah.
for
I stay put.
all right. You're grazing on the beach.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
care-
I'm saying.
I carefully
saying.
impeach.
We all fall for the bait. That's what happens.
Gotcha. And just kind of like standing on a log, but kind of behind some bushes, you guys see a short, bald-headed, but he's got like white wisps of hair coming. He's got like the skull cap thing going with his hair.
Skull it.
Yeah, the skull. That's it.
I've seen it before.
He's got one red amber eye, and the other one's got this like kind of steampunky, cogsy eye patch on the
A
other
scouter?
side. It's more like a patch. It doesn't come over his
okay.
eye. Yeah. And he's just his gnome, and he's like, "No, you can't go into the village. It's dangerous, guys. Come over here. Hide." And he starts walking like back into the woods, kind of away from the village.
I'll go hide with him.
All right.
I follow pretty far behind everybody else, and I keep my dagger out.
Okay.
Yeah, I go hide with this guy.
All right.
And I ask him, I was just like, what's so dangerous about it?
He's like, come on. He just keeps getting you to follow him.
No. What's so dangerous?
And he's like, the centaurs. You saw that, right? That was only 2 of them. There's more of them.
Oh.
How many more?
Yeah, how
And
many?
he's like, you guys are walking and talking. He's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
stopped.
yeah, right.
Okay.
I am messaging. It's like, we should kill this guy. 110% we should kill this guy.
I'm following loosely behind, pretending to graze over the sand
It's a lake. There's no any sand. This is
or
put there.
dirt, whatever the clearing, whatever's on the.
I mean,
ground.
they're like in the woods already.
All right.
Did you not want to lose eye contact? Because like you'd have to move faster than a mosey to get to follow them.
All right. I'm gonna stay put.
All right.
I attempt to pick up the gnome.
All right. As you pick him up, you just grab him, and his feet kick. He's like, "Hey, stop that! I'm trying to help you guys."
And I said, I'm trying to help you walk.
All right, and he vanishes and then pops up in a tree. He's like, "No, guys, trust me. I'm trying to save your lives. Come over here."
But where?
He's just trying to lead you away. Like he's like, "Come on, this way."
But I need to know where.
I message everybody that this is obviously a trap, and I go to the village.
After he did that, I have complete respect for him, and I follow him.
I'd like to do an insight check to see if he looks deceitful. See
If
I
he's
trust
lying
him.
about what?
About like do I believe that he's leading us astray or do I trust him?
All right, give me an insight check.
Do I believe that he's leading us?
18.
He's kind of hard to read. You feel like he obviously has a way with words, and but he seems sincere in trying to get you guys away from the village.
Okay.
So you're not sure if you can trust him.
Right.
You don't get that instantly like trustworthy feeling that you would get from someone.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like he's lying.
Okay. All right. So
I don't know if that was vague enough. I'm hoping.
Yeah. I telepathically tell everyone, it's like, I'm not 100% sure we can trust this guy. Everyone just be careful.
I asked the gnome his name. All of them.
All right, he shimmies down from the tree. He says, "All right, my name's Fizzworth Akanon. What are you guys doing?
Huh?
Who are you?"
Baron von Beauregard the Sixth.
Oh,
And I shake his hand.
all right. He
Shake
shakes
his
your hand vigorously.
Yeah. So you're familiar with these parts?
Only recently.
Gotcha. Where'd you come from?
He's like, "Oh, I'm
Where
from."
did you go?
And
Where'd
he
you come
he
from?
like pops his cloak a little bit. He's like, "I'm from Kingsford.
Kingsford?
I'm a magician.
Well, what brings you here?
Well, I'm a magician. I'm also a treasure hunter."
Treasure hunter, eh?
At this point, he's talking to you three because you left, right?
Yeah. I was
Right.
like, bump this.
All right. Or you four, rather. Sorry.
This is another roof null trap. Says by Brian. I've fallen for this before.
He's like, well, I recently heard about a dragon in these parts, and you know what that means? Dragons equal treasure. So
They also equal fire.
well, not necessarily. And he points at you.
I saw your little magic trick with your teleportation there. That's pretty nifty. How good of a magician are you? You seem really good.
He takes his coin and he like flips it and then disappears. And he's like, I've got some tricks. You know, he seems pretty proud of himself.
Nice.
Very gnome like.
I searched for the coin.
Give me a perception check.
Keep
Pound down.
8.
Keep it just
He
dumbfounded.
robs
He
this
sees
gnome.
you looking for this coin and he's just like, oh, let me help you out. And he reaches behind your ear, boop, pops out a coin.
First off, where did Kibe get an ear?
He's got ear stalks or something, don't they? I don't know how crabs work.
Ear stalks, eye stalks, ear
I got like little
holes.
holes. You
Yeah,
just, like,
yeah,
dig
yeah.
around
He's
my
got
hole.
nose stalks.
I immediately started digging around
Mouth stock.
in my ear hole for more coins.
Your claws fit in your holes?
Butt stalks.
Just the tips. I got little ones.
Anyway, so he continues telling you guys.
Yeah, tell us more.
He's like, no, I heard some stories about a dragon in the woods.
Yeah.
And I started exploring because I got curious. And you know us gnomes, we're curious folk.
That's racist.
Then I found this village and these centaurs, and they're not quite the friendly type.
So you've had a
I've
couple run-ins with them.
Yeah, little bit here and there, but I've been trying to keep my distance. That's how I stay alive.
Yeah.
So the Wizard of Ozing these centaurs.
And so he's like, so I'm trying to find where this dragon might be keeping its treasure. But I know the village is dangerous because they've got centaurs all over the place.
Gotcha.
What are you guys doing here?
Well, we were sent to investigate a disturbance amongst the Centaur clan. So some of the Centaurs were actually sent us here. Some Centaurs sent us to investigate why their clansmen had been acting so violently lately.
Huh? Weird.
Yeah.
So there's like a centaur civil war going on.
Something of the sort. Now, you came here, you're a magician, and you came here seeking treasure. Did you come by your lonesome?
No. And he kind of you can see him kind of pause for a second and look in the distance, and you notice some like some mechanical stuff and
Like
like
the
some glowing
steampunk
stuff.
guy?
Yeah, going on with his eye as it clicks into place. And then you immediately hear steps coming out of the woods as just this mechanical almost just golem type creature. It's about a foot or two taller than he is. Just kind of
From what I know of
walk out of the-
golems, does it look like it's iron styled?
not quite iron. It is metallic, but it's got looks more like this.
Interesting.
It just kind of like
nice.
marches out of the woods.
I'm glad our listeners.
that makes good radio.
Yeah,
And like
our listeners had a clear impression.
and the glowing thing, the light that lights up on his eyepiece, synchronizes with the light that's kind of blinking on the golem.
Gotcha.
Wi-Fi.
To help me understand that they're connected.
Right.
Yeah.
I stick my claw out and say, "Nice to meet you. My name's Kibe."
To the golem.
To the golem.
All right. It doesn't respond. And then Fizzworth says he doesn't respond.
I say your friend is rude, Fizzworth. Where I'm from,
you can see him trying to struggle to find words. Like, does he want to explain how it works? Does he want to get into that? And he just shakes his head. He's like, never mind.
I would like to inspect the golem and like look at it, like, because it's really interesting.
I already
Because, you
tried.
know.
He doesn't respond.
You inspect it. It doesn't respond.
I mean, I didn't want him to respond. I just
No.
wanted him to respond.
No matter like you try to get under the hood and stuff, he just stands there. You're like,
Sweet. And I say it's a fine piece of work.
Well, now.
he's like, so what? You've been Fizzworth, yes,
Fizzworth.
Fizzworth Akanon.
Okay.
So you're trying to get into the village to take out the centaurs. Is that what you said?
Well, we're trying to understand why the Centaurs suddenly turned on each other. So it doesn't seem like it's a natural occurrence. Seems instigated.
We did
Really?
see some.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We did see some arcane technology embedded in some of the.
Yes,
You can see he
Arcano
perks up.
Arcane.
He's like, "Ooh, what kind?"
It's not anything I've ever seen before. It's there's quite a bit of magical components to it. Like they're like crowns like grafted into the centaur's head, which is kind of really weird. We captured 2 of them.
Grafted into their heads,
Yep.
and you can tell his eyes are lit up, and he's
Yeah.
They look like they might
gears
be,
are turning.
They look like they might be controlled. So, Fizzworth, now that we know why you're here, and now that you know why we're here,
Why are you here?
what is the next course of action here? Do you see a potential alliance?
Well, I feel like our goals align.
You're looking for treasure, and you need a safe place, and we're here to stabilize the region.
Correct. I like the way you think.
I think like that.
So I'm thinking, if you guys can take out the centaurs in the village, this might give me a chance for all of us to find where this dragon's keeping this treasure.
So when you say that, what areas would you need stabilized so that you could search? Like, what areas are you interested in the most?
He says, well, I do notice, from what I've seen, a lot of the centaurs, they kind of spend some time around the well in the city, or in the village. But I never see anyone drawing water out of it.
Gotcha. What do they draw out of it?
Nothing.
They just look at it?
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing.
Well,
Interesting.
Well.
Go on.
So yeah,
Max.
I think it would be best to either go into the village and take out the centaur so we can check that out, or just draw their attention away and let me go in there and check it out.
So this dude wants all the pay and none of the work.
He'd respond to you, but
You're
you
not
know,
there.
you're not there and all.
I'm not there. That was Anthony saying that.
Flint continues grazing.
We could tell him about that purple sphere that we saw in the lake.
Yeah, let's give him all of our information. That's great.
I mean, he might know how
Are
to
you
get
thinking
past it.
this? Or are
Yes.
you saying it?
I'm going to think it.
Okay.
I asked
You're
him
like-
how well he can hold his breath.
He's like, oh, I can hold my breath.
I want to show you something in the lake.
I'd like to send a message. It's like, are you sure? Are you sure we want to reveal everything that we know about this region? I mean, we're also after the treasure.
Do I hear that from the distance I'm at?
No.
Then I continue grazing.
Do I hear that?
No, because you met up with him. You already left.
Yeah, I was heading
They've been
towards the village.
conversing.
All right.
I messaged back to him, we're probably not going to be able to do anything with the thing in the water.
Wait. Did you go back to Shrimp? I'm talking to Grits. Did you go back to Shrimp or you just headed into the village?
I went towards the village.
Okay.
Next question.
So yes.
Next question, Master Magician. Have you ever seen a purple dome before?
I've seen plenty of purple domes.
Do you want to see another one?
Any that a fish could possibly not pass through?
You're leading me into the butt of a joke.
I pull out my purple thing.
He's trying to put his purple dome in the butt of your joke.
I say, have you ever seen a purple dome a fish could not go through?
Yes?
How would you get said fish through the purple dome?
I love watching Brian's lips twitch while he's trying to figure out what to do.
He's like, I don't know what to say to that.
He says, well, I guess it would depend on what the dome's made of, how big the dome is, how big the fish is, what the fish is made of. There's just so many variables to consider.
Oh, man.
Irregardless, So we're possibly
regardless.
trying to pacify the region.
The fish was a common lake trout,
I tried to derail it. I tried.
mud guppy. The purple dome was about the size of a generator. If I remember my DM correctly.
His index finger begins to glow as he traces lines, and he's like he has like an invisible chalkboard, and he's like writing all kinds of notations and trying to figure this out as you're talking.
And possibly, neither yes nor no, but there could have been a machine inside said dome.
He says, "Well, I guess we'd have to try to find what this machine is for." There's a machine. You said something about something being in the lake. There's
No, I never
Is
said
there-
that. I just asked him how much he can hold his breath. How long he can hold his breath.
I mean, I just think to everybody, maybe he can get us to those controls. We can see what it does.
Max, Elon, Kibe, no one else is here. So, do you guys feel like we should
don't know
ally
about
with
there.
Mr. Fizzworth here?
It can't hurt for now, but
Yeah.
we need to remain cautious.
Yeah, just keep an eye out.
You say that
It
out
could be
loud?
helpful.
No, I thought we were all speaking.
We're all
in-
messaging.
Oh, okay.
This is group chat.
I thought I was speaking out loud.
no, well, even if you were, I respond with thoughts.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
He says, "So what do you guys propose we do? And do you think we should tell your friends? I feel like they're in danger if they spend more time over near the village."
Well, according to you, we need to get to that well, and that the only way to do that is to get into the village. So, devising a plan to get into the village should be paramount.
Okay.
We actually have a guy who's scouting the situation now. He'll come back with
The drow, the elf.
yeah.
Okay.
How do you know him?
Well, I saw him. He was walking with you, and then he turned around and walked back towards the village.
He said he was going to the village the whole time.
That lying drow.
Wait a minute. How could you see him?
And then he smiles, and the little thing on his eye goes and like telescopes a little bit and comes back. He's like, "I've got my ways," and he says it really smugly.
Gotcha.
Like, he's very proud of himself.
But like how?
But like,
And then the smile fades a little bit as he kind of points to his eye thing, making it obvious that he uses his eye thing to see invisibility.
Okay.
We're gonna kill this guy and take that eye, right?
Interesting.
yeah.
Well, that could be very
Useful.
valuable. What else can that little gadget do?
Well, I don't want to play all my cards. Like I said, I've got my tricks.
I'm totally gonna kill this guy.
All right. Well, we're waiting on a situation report from the drow, and as soon as we get that, we'll have more information to be able to craft a stratagem.
Yeah.
All right.
That way we know what we're up against. What might
Well,
be
I've
expect.
got a little.
But you're welcome to come with us. I don't know where you were taking us to begin with. Do you have a camp set up?
Yeah, I have a little hideaway that I've been using as a base of operation to figure out how to get into this place. I don't know if the moose will fit in there, but it should have enough room for all of you.
What makes you think the moose is with us?
I saw you guys. You tied up those centaurs. I watched that whole thing go down.
You've been spying on us for a while now.
I told you I've been out here for weeks.
A while.
Ohio.
Wow. Cool whip.
Well then,
But once-
you seem to know all about us, so you're welcome to join us out front in developing a stratagem.
All right.
As long as you promise not to use the word strategy.
Yeah,
anymore.
you see the light kind of glow on his eyepiece, and the light on his golem glow, and the golem a back compartment just kind of like and
And he
releases,
gets in it like a Metal Gear.
and he gets into it, and then it closes up behind him, and you hear like a little like a mechanized voice just emanate from the golem. He's like, "All right, let's go."
He says, "No, brother."
Is it more like Metal Gear or is it more like Men in Black?
It's more like Gundam Wing.
Or is it more like Independence Day?
It's a mix of all those exactly.
Like Voltron?
Yep.
Less like Voltron, I think.
So there's 5 people inside of this. That's what you're
Right,
telling me.
right.
There's 4 other tiny dwarves and the
It's
other
just
pieces
him.
are gnomes.
So it's
He
more
jumps into
like-
this mech.
Yay!
He's like, all right, let's go. And then it kind of like, it doesn't go quite invisible, but it like stealth camos. And then he just like, he kind of walks up with you guys.
Metal Gear.
Oh, man.
Crawling lizards.
Bunch of nerds.
All right.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
We're lining with
We're
him. I'm
going-
gonna take him in the water.
Yeah, we're going back. Yeah, I think that's maybe a good idea. We go back to join the elk.
Okay. You guys head back to the elk. Grits, you are heading into the village. Give me a stealth check.
Natural 20.
All right.
2 natural 20s.
All right.
Oh my god, you're so hidden. Do you want me to give you an elk check?
How elk
Roll
can
for
you be?
still an elk.
Roll for grazing.
Do it.
Yeah, you are
You successfully pass all the dirt you
on top of being invisible. You are redundantly sneaking around and just like you've made it into the village. You haven't seen any other people yet, but so the village at this point seems kind of empty. And then we're just gonna go ahead and end it right there, and we'll have to pick up on the next one. Sorry.
Wait, how did I do on my elk check?
You're so elky. It's
Gross.
yeah, you're the elkist. I don't know.
The elkist.
How else can I
First
ruin
things
that
first,
word?
I'm the elkist.
Get out.
Do we have any announcements? Do we?
Yeah, we have announcements.
You're oozing elkiness out of your
So
elk bits.
elky. I want to thank our new Podbean follower, Neculatar. Neculatar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for following us.
That's awesome.
always glad to hear we're still getting new fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also have some fan mail. Comment on our Facebook page, which you can also comment on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, anything you want to, from Luke Ashby. He says the execution of Rona was tense. Had to stop what I was doing and to fully focus. Gripping stuff, guys.
The only person, including us, that actually likes that episode.
I told
I will
Rona
agree
I was
with
going to
this.
kill him, and I killed him.
I will agree that episode was pretty tense.
Yeah.
It was
It
pretty.
was a wigwam and a teepee.
2 tense.
God.
That being said,
Jeez.
if any of you like going to science fiction, anime, gaming conventions of any kind, we are going to be one, or we are going to be at one. We're not going to be one.
We're going to convene.
We're going to be at one called QuestCon. It's going to be in Mobile, Alabama, October 20th through the 22nd. It's going to be their first year, but it's looking to be massive. Like, they have a lot of big name guests coming through. There's going to be a lot of tabletop gaming. We'll have a table there if you want to come by and say hi to us. So if you do plan on getting tickets, you can go to QuestCon's website, which I believe is questcon.com. And when you purchase your badges, use the code BARDS815 for
And you'll be glad you did.
yeah.
We'll be thankful.
affiliate code. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, like I said, that is going to be in Mobile, Alabama. So if you're in the Southeast, it's definitely a good idea to check it out. And it's QuestCon, October 20th through the 22nd.
Yep.
We'll be there. Hopefully we see some of you guys there.
Yep. Hopefully. Also, if you guys want to help us out monetarily, buying beer, fixing up our studio, that sort of thing, check out our Patreon page. There's a link in the episode description. Sign up. Make us proud. We'd be happy. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Well, we stand here in a row, looking like a bunch of heroes. I know that deep inside, nothing more but a bunch of zeros. Ah!